Hey Grace Church, I am Pastor Chelsea and I want to wish you a very happy Friday. Friends, before I tell you about where I am standing, I have a couple of announcements for you. The first of which is an invitation to worship this Sunday. As always, we have our prayer service at 9 a.m. That service has been meeting outside, but in the last few weeks, due to the weather, we have moved indoors. And so this week that will likely happen as well. We will practice social distancing, masks will be required, but you are invited to a shorter worship service, a time of prayer and reflection at 9 a.m. And then of course at 10:25, we will have our virtual worship. This week we are kicking off our new sermon series of Walking with Jesus. All throughout Lent, we are going to journey together. We are going to explore together some different stories of movement, of times when people came to Jesus seeking something very particular. How they came seeking and how Jesus met them in those needs. How Jesus himself was one who walked and was on the move. All throughout Lent, we are going to be exploring what God might have to offer us through these scriptures. And then each day you are invited to respond. You are invited to go for a walk, whether that walk be around your house or out on the trails, whether it be for 10 minutes or for an hour. We invite you each day to embrace a different challenge, to respond together and to walk with Jesus. This week, we are particularly excited to launch our Monday meditations from our staff. Tuesdays, praying with the scripture of Thy Word is a lamp upon my feet. And then Wednesdays, meeting here at Grace at noon to pray for this community, to pray for our neighborhood as we go on a walk together. Friends, this week, we also have our food distribution on Monday, our regular distribution with the city of Wilmington. And then on Tuesday, we have a special food distribution that always happens the fourth Tuesday of the month. We will be joined by the Food Bank of Delaware, and they will be distributing fresh fruits and produce, likely some meat and cheese and eggs. And you can find that flyer attached here in the e-news. So make sure to share it with a neighbor or a friend. Make sure to post it on Facebook. Share it with those community groups that you are a part of. Friends, I am so excited for you to begin to get to know our new pastor. Reverend Dave Ingalls will begin here July 1st, but we wanted to give you a little bit of information about who he is, about his family, about his call, about what excites him about ministry, and just some fun facts. And so you can look forward to learning a little bit more information each week. Each week in this e-news, there will be a blurb about Pastor Dave, and he is a good friend and colleague of mine. And so I am excited to begin working with him on July 1st. Friends, I invite you to continue to keep Pastor Edwin and Meredith in your prayers. This weekend, they are away, beginning transition work in Michigan. They're beginning to look at houses and to meet with their new church community. So we ask that you would keep them in your prayers. This Sunday, again, I will be joined in worship by Reverend Jim. And then looking ahead a bit, you'll want to make sure to tune in on March 14th as Pastor Dave is our guest preacher. Friends, I want to share a bit about where I am standing. These hallways may be familiar. This hallway is a part of Servium Girls Academy. And I chose to record the video here today because of this painting that I noticed for the first time just a few weeks ago. Hopefully you can see this painting. It reads, "The Women Who Stayed." It is filled with this image at the center of the women at the foot of the cross, and then it is surrounded by so many other women in history women in scripture, women who have stayed and been faithful to their call. This painting stopped me in my tracks a couple of weeks ago. I had been in this hallway many a times, but I noticed it for the first, and I wanted to share with you. What a powerful witness as it hangs in the Servium hallway, and as it reminds these girls what it means to be faithful to our God. Friends, I am grateful. I am grateful to serve alongside of you. I am grateful to be in ministry together, and I am excited for what God has in store. There's so much ahead. Friends, thank you. Thank you for the ways that you respond with your generosity, with your pledges in this year of 2021, with your time as you have volunteered in so many different capacities, with the ways that you vision and dream for Grace Church. We are grateful. We're grateful to be your pastors, and we're grateful to be your staff. Thank you. Thank you for trusting us and for letting us in. Thank you for being on this journey together. Friends, may we walk well with Jesus this week. We'll see you soon. Have a good one.